Why'd she do it? Oh God, why'd she do that?
December 16th, 2022. A man and a woman enter the lobby of a Minnesota apartment complex. The woman storms off, visibly frustrated, her movements captured on CCTV. Moments later, she is found dead. Later that same night, officers respond to a call from a man claiming to be the victim in a chaotic scene where his friend was just shot. He tells police she went into the bathroom with his gun and caused her own injury. But from the moment police arrive, his story raises more questions than answers.
208. Okay. Oh my God.
Just latched the door.
Yeah, we left the door.
The visibly distraught man and the one who called 911 is 44-year-old Matthew Ecker. He guides the police to room 208, where they discover a shocking scene. Lying lifeless on the bathroom floor with a bullet wound to the head is 34-year-old Alex Pennig. While officers attempt to secure the scene, the others try to calm him, gently guiding him to a seated position in the hallway. At this point, no one knows exactly what happened inside. Every detail is being observed as the scene unfolds. Officers have only the man's account. His friend allegedly used his gun on herself in the bathroom.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Just take your time, keep breathing, and you can just when you're ready, okay? You're not in a rush.
Oh my God, why'd she do it?
The man repeatedly says, "Why'd she do it?" Already, the man frames the story, subtly questioning the victim's actions. Even before detectives can examine the scene, the first narrative is being established.
Police department.
Oh God, why'd she do that?
Just keep breathing.
Oh,
You gotta
sorry.
keep breathing. Slowly. Don't do it too fast. You're gonna go dizzy and you're gonna pass out. Yeah, I don't want that happening. I really don't want that happening. Okay.
I know.
Okay. You gotta breathe. Keep breathing. You gotta keep breathing. You gotta keep breathing. I know it's shocked. I know it's hard. I'm so sorry it happened.
Why'd she do it?
Were you gonna argue? Were you guys arguing or something?
No.
Did she say anything?
We're friends.
Okay.
She is a girlfriend of mine. Oh my God, I'm married, and she has been. Oh, my girlfriend. I was just
Take your time.
for like 2 years.
He reveals a troubling detail. He is a married man who was also in a 2-year relationship with Alex Pennig, suggesting potential personal conflicts that may have influenced the events that night. As the body cam footage plays, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in his behavior, changes in posture, pacing, and speech, highlighting the mental effort required to maintain his narrative.
I'm a terrible person for that. And we went to a bar.
Today?
Yep.
Okay.
What's a bar? Camp? Does that make sense?
Camp bar.
Yep. And her boyfriend confronted me, he punched me.
Ecker mentions getting into a physical altercation with another man earlier that day at a local bar. That man was Alex Pennig's other boyfriend, who at this point has no idea what had happened. Surveillance video confirms this part of the story. However, even small, verified details can serve as a contrast to the claims he makes later.
We came back here after that, like everything was fine.
Who's we, you and her?
Her and I.
Okay.
Everybody got, he got kicked out of the bar.
Okay.
And we stayed for about an hour maybe.
Okay.
God.
And then what happened? Just take your time.
Officers work to piece together the timeline back to the apartment. The sequence of events will slowly reveal inconsistencies that change the entire narrative.
Oh, we came back here.
Okay.
And I have a conceal and carry license.
So that was yours?
Yeah. It was my gun. And my backpack.
It was in your backpack?
Yeah.
How did she get it?
She just grabbed the backpack.
Did she make any threat before that she was gonna kill herself? Herself?
She just grabbed it and put it to her head.
Were you guys arguing or something?
No. When her and her boyfriend argued, I stepped in between them, and that's when he punched me, and we were fine for like an hour. I don't know what happened. Oh.
Do you know where her boyfriend's right now?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
Did he come here too or no?
No, he didn't come here.
Was it you or
He
her?
didn't come here. It was just me and her.
Okay.
He got kicked out of the bar. And we stayed for like 45 minutes to an hour. And then we left and we walked and we came here and she just grabbed me and then she went into the bathroom and locked the door.
What was your backpack?
Just on the couch. Oh my God. What did she do?
Cam? I don't know what's Cam. Can you sit up?
I can't. Oh my God.
Matt's what's your last name?
Easy KBR.
The man claims that the injury was self-inflicted using his gun. Every detail of his description will be tested against evidence. The way he recounts the final moments in the bathroom will soon be measured against what actually happened. And already, cracks are starting to show.
Your full name? Just take your time. I'm not like rushing you to speak. Just talk to me whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay.
Is it okay if I have your information right now?
Yeah.
So your first name is Matt, is it Matthew?
Yeah. Duties.
Just take your time. And how long have you guys drinking over there?
45 minutes maybe.
Okay. And then what happened after that?
Oh my God. We went to another bar.
At this point, another officer intervenes, looking to get straight to the point. What happened in the apartment, and why was Alex Penning lying lifeless on the bathroom floor?
So I'm sorry I'm kind of interjecting, and I know you've been talking to this officer, but she locked herself in the bathroom.
Yeah, she did.
How did you get into the bathroom?
I broke it. I just like slammed into the door after I heard the shot.
Okay.
I don't.
And then call police?
No, I looked at her, I ran back out, and I couldn't find my phone. And I tried to find her.
What kind of phone is yours?
It's an Apple phone. Apple, I think 12, 11, whatever.
Okay. Do you know where it is in there?
It's maybe on the,
Is it the one with the black case?
it's a black case that says Night Eyes on the back.
Okay. And where was it?
Maybe on the, what do you call that? The kitchen thing. Yeah, thank you.
And then, did you touch her at all or move her?
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Where was she?
She was laying where she was.
Okay, so how did you move her? Like, what did you do? I know it's.
I tried to. On the thing, I just. The hole in her head, and she was trying to breathe.
She was trying to breathe and you were trying to stop the breathing or the blood? So how did you try to give first aid? I know you're
I
going through a lot.
know. I'm an NP.
Okay.
I work in an emergency department. And I started taking a couple of just, like, chain soaks breathing.
Yeah.
Like, I understood that
Yep.
this was just done. She just, I tried what I could.
So, and I know that, and I just have to, because I got
Yeah,
a
'cause
medical examiner.
I get it. Like, I tried to do what I could.
Okay.
And then I washed my hands. And
Then you
I-
wash your hands?
Correct. That's why I don't have anything on my hands.
He says he tried to assist, holding her head and moving the gun. He mentions that he washed his hands afterwards, a seemingly simple detail that will soon lead detectives to crack the case wide open. What Ecker doesn't know is that officers have thoroughly examined the bathroom and that the sink is completely dry. There are no traces of water or blood. Additionally, Ecker's spotless clothing and clean hands spark a red flag. However, to ensure his cooperation, they do not reveal that they know. Instead, they ask him to come down to the station.
You're dealing with a lot, and we're very sorry for that. So here's the best case right now, or the best solution is, why don't we have you come to headquarters,
You guys, yeah.
and then that way we can arrange, one, anytime there's an incident like this, investigator might come and talk. We gotta get that info, and then at least there, you're not sitting in the hallway, and then we can figure out to get your stuff, get your property, do you have a vehicle here?
I do.
Okay, so then we can figure out those things to either get you somewhere to stay for the night or get you back to your vehicle. But it's not fair to have to sit in the hallway when you're trying to process all this right now. So, you okay with that then?
At the station, detectives continue the interview. He repeats his story, emphasizing that she caused her own injury with his gun. The contrast between his account and the scene itself will become increasingly apparent.
Again, it was fine. We walked in. I sat down on one side of the bar. She walked across, sat on the flip side of me, and her boyfriend was here and was there, like he was at the bar. And he had come up, started talking with her. Things got a little bit heated, and so I, knowing what had gone on earlier, got up, walked around, and kind of stepped in between him, and he punched me. There was an altercation. I ended up falling to the floor. I think a bartender and one of the bouncers pulled him up and kicked him out of the bar. He left, and that was the end of it. We sat for over an hour. I had a drink, and then walked home to her place. Given everything that had happened, I have a concealed carry permit, and I did have that on, not at the bar, but I had that on prior to when I got to her place initially. I had taken that off and I just put it in a backpack. I was just sitting on her couch, just kind of seal it up that way. After all of this had happened, we went back to then her apartment, roughly 2 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. She went into my backpack, and held it to her head, and I started backing up towards the bathroom. And I asked her what she was doing. She said, "Don't come closer, just if you come any closer, I'm gonna pull the trigger." And I was like, okay. And I don't know where this came from. It wasn't. I know there had been some issues with her boyfriend prior to this, but she seemed fine. You know, we were laughing on the way home. Everything was fine. And then I kind of, as she backed up towards her bathroom, I kind of followed her. And she then went in and shut the door and locked it. And I asked her what she was doing, and I heard the pop. And so, you know, I tried to get in, and my recollection here is that the door was locked. And I laid a shoulder into it after I heard the pop, opened the door, and she was just, it was there on the floor. And honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm medical trained. I know what to do, but in that instance, I didn't know what to do. There's just a hole in her head, blood spewing out. I didn't know what to do. I tried to hold it. I moved the gun, and then when I realized that, like, obviously there's nothing I can do at this point by myself, I got up and for some weird reason washed my hands, and then tried to find my phone. I couldn't find my phone, so I found her phone, and that was when I called 911.
He recounts the bar crawl and arrival at the apartment. The focus remains on the moment he says she used his gun on herself. He manages to tell the same story he told officers just 3 hours earlier in the hallway of the apartment. From the very first questions, detectives uncover cracks that will soon expose the truth.
Matthew, what were you wearing tonight?
When that incident happened, I was wearing this.
Okay. What were you wearing earlier in the night?
I had this and a pair of jeans on.
Pair of jeans? Okay.
Detectives shift their attention to his clothing. Ecker agrees to let it be tested, searching for any trace of gunpowder that could tie him directly to the shot. Meanwhile, investigators pay a visit to Penny's boyfriend, the man who got into the physical altercation with Ecker at the bar.
We're here about some of your friends. Trust me, you're not in trouble for anything.
Hi, Shane. I'm Daryl.
I'm
This is Nate. Did you hear what happened?
No, I didn't. What happened?
So, one of your friends was injured last night.
Last night?
Yeah. And I'm thinking that you were with them last night.
Who?
I have a witness that says you were with Matt Ecker.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay. And Alexandra? Do you know Alex Pennig?
I know who Alex is. I've been dating her,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Right now you're dating her?
I have been,
Oh, sure.
so I don't know
Did you
what.
see her last night by chance?
I didn't. I didn't run into her last night. No, I don't know. I haven't been talking to her.
You got a piece of something, like a piece of tape on the left, oh, got it. Like it's a contact lens. You wear a contact?
Yeah, I do wear contacts.
Fuck,
Actually,
that's
sorry.
it right there, bro. I don't think it's any good anymore. So it's not good news for her. And we have investigators downtown who would like to chat with you about last night. And
It's not good news for her.
yeah,
What do you mean? Is she okay?
no.
What do you mean?
So the investigators so she was in a lot of trouble.
She's in a lot of trouble?
And the investigators want to chat with you about what you know of her. For some reason, they know that you were an ex-boyfriend or something, that you might have information about who she hangs out with. Potentially, you were with them at a bar last night.
I wasn't.
Okay, it's just somebody, one of her other friends that mentioned your name.
Is she okay?
When officers speak to her boyfriend, his response is immediate with firm eye contact and repeated questions about whether she's okay. His reaction carries a consistency and urgency. While they may not suspect him, every person involved could provide the detail that changes everything. Through their interaction, investigators are assembling a complete picture, piece by piece.
Just passed away.
No.
Yeah. And so that's why we need you to talk to the investigators.
Oh.
I can't share all that. I don't have all the information. The investigators need to chat with you. We could just get Abby on the line.
No way. Alex Penning? You're kidding me.
No, I would
You're
not.
kidding me.
I wouldn't.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to be the bearer.
Please, no.
So,
I didn't see you yesterday, but I was. You're kidding me.
no, I wouldn't, kid.
You cannot.
I know it's obviously as serious as it gets.
Oh my God. Like that's like we're I was talking about like moving out of my place and like moving in with her. We've been like she's been okay. Like
Have you've dated in the past? You've just
we've been like
rekindling?
No, we've been like consistently like dating like for the past like 3 months.
Oh. Okay. That
What-
sounds like a good thing.
What
Do you want to just?
how what happened?
I do not know. The investigators have asked us to come try to make contact with you so you could come chat with them. So, because you have dated her for 3 months, they would like to get any information they can from you about who she hangs out with, what she.
I know that
This is the investigator on
Shane,
it.
this is an investigator. She just wants to ask if you would come speak with her.
Hey, what happened? How is this?
Hey Shane, this is Sergeant Sano with St. Paul Police. Hey, I am the investigator on this
Yeah.
case. We just need you to come down with the guys that you're with right now.
I'm not with anybody.
No, us.
You're
Us.
with them. You're
Oh.
with
The police.
Yep, I received the phone. We just need you to come down and talk to us about last night and just kind of everything that happened. You're not in any trouble. We need to discuss, kind of go over the events of.
How did she pass?
That's what we're gonna talk to you about. You're not in any trouble.
Well, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't.
I know
You're
you
not-
didn't, but
you're-
you're her ex-boyfriend, so we need to speak to you as well, okay? You're not in any trouble.
So you'd be
She's really gone.
so you'd be very beneficial.
She's really gone.
So it'd be a benefit for
She
you.
can't be gone.
We'll talk to you when you get here, okay?
She can't be gone.
While preparing to head down to the station, the boyfriend recalls the moment at the bar.
I was with a guy last night, and
This is exactly what they need to hear about.
he came up to me.
Do you know him?
I had no idea who this guy
This
is.
information is what they're going.
We
You know what I mean?
we got 86 from camp last night.
We
because
left,
because
and she
well
was there.
Alex. So you punched the guy out. I was smoking a cigarette.
Because he came up to me and wanted to, and,
I was
and
outside
got in
when
my
he
face.
punched
I,
him.
I hit the one guy.
that she
Alex was
with.
not even a part of it. She was
Shane
sitting
was
by
there,
herself.
Shane was there for probably 30, 45 minutes before
We
Alex
left.
walked in.
Okay.
And
And nobody's accusing you of anything.
Well, I'm just saying, we
But
left,
this is
and cameras will show that.
Yep.
We
Yep,
left.
we
We came
left.
back here.
Okay. That's exactly what they want.
My night was over.
Back inside the interrogation room, detectives now hold enough pieces of the puzzle to tighten their focus. The questions turn sharper, and the pressure on Ecker begins to build.
We do the same thing. We wear gloves, right? So we don't get blood on our hands or anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I have nails. He has horrible fingernails. I have nails where I get blood in my nails, right?
Yeah.
So you have your head like this with her. You're gonna get blood everywhere, correct?
I would think so.
And then you grab her hand and you put her hand back down by the gun, and her hand is completely clean. Her hand looks like my hands. There's no blood on her hand.
I can't explain that. I can't.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
We did argue.
And if you did,
we didn't.
I understand that you love her.
We didn't argue. We didn't argue. She pulled the gun and she was backing away, and I was asking her what she was doing, and she locked the door of the bathroom.
Were you trying to grab for the gun and it accidentally went off?
No, I did not. I did not. I mean, it went off when she was in the bathroom with the door shut. Hand to God, I will swear by that all day long. That door was shut. That gun went off when the door was shut.
Ecker tries to swear that the door was shut when the gun went off and that he washed his hands clean. But this was exactly what detectives were looking for.
Have you done surgeries before?
No.
Okay. So, you know, when you get blood all over your hands and then you go into the sink and you...
Yeah.
Or the handle to the sink, right? There should be blood on that handle.
Yeah.
There's
no blood in the handle of the sink.
And there's nothing in the sink, and the sink
I rinsed my hand.
The sink's dry. There's no water or anything.
No, I washed my hands in the sink. I did. I rinsed my hands in the sink.
Okay.
And I was adjusting her face. I
mean, we were there. We know that there's a lot of blood. You know, I had to step over. I had to be very careful when I was in there.
There was. Yeah.
So I guess that's why we're just kind of, you know, going back and forth with you, because for us, I get it. I mean, I get if it was a self-defense thing.
It's not self-defense.
I get it.
That door was shut. The door was shut when the gun went off. I would be honest with that. I would.
Yeah.
I understand that this stuff is, if that's what had happened, I would be honest with that, but that door was shut when the gun went off.
Despite his story falling apart in the interrogation room, Ecker desperately tries to hold on to his version of events.
I examined that gun, and I've been to hundreds of suicides, okay? I examined that gun closely. The ME does an autopsy, which we will do today.
Mm-hmm.
They determine close contact, they determine far contact, all of that, okay? They can tell if it's a close contact, simple things like the recoil spring going off in the head, okay? Nothing is adding up there. And then like my partner says, you end up putting her hand back on the gun, which is not something that's normal.
No, I don't think anything that I did was normal. I don't know what normal is in that situation. I'm going to be honest with you.
Matthew, I'm just saying right now, I don't want to hear anymore that to dig yourself into something.
I'm not digging a hole.
You need to.
That door was shut, and that gun went off when the door was shut. I don't know.
So just explain to us then, because you're a doctor, so explain to us how you are holding her head where there's a lot of blood, and then you place her hand on the gun, and then also the hand's gripping the gun, but there's no blood on her hand, and you touched her hand.
I don't know. Like I said, the gun went off. I went into the bathroom after I was able to open the door, and yeah, there was blood all over the floor, and I adjusted her head. I don't know. Like I said,
Gun's laying in the blood, right?
Gun
was grabbed it.
Gun was up here.
It isn't blood pooling where the gun was?
No, it's about right here. So my recollection is that the gun was not in the blood. I grabbed the gun, I put it here. I moved her hand because I was looking.
Do you know what happens?
My brain did not comprehend what she had done. I can't, like I said.
Do you know what is on a handgun on every suicide that I've been to?
Okay.
Blood, brain matter.
Yeah.
I looked at that gun.
I don't know.
There's nothing on the seat. There's nothing on the walls.
That door was shut. The door was shut when the gun went off. Was the door locked?
Detectives push for explanations. His repeated claims about the door being shut and her causing her own injury are being challenged by the scene and evidence. Contradictions grow with each statement.
Matthew, so we're gonna talk to a lot of people, right? And that's fine, but we're gonna talk to a lot of people, okay? Right? We're gonna talk to Gus, we're gonna talk to Shane, gotta talk to your wife. We gotta talk to everybody. That's why we just want you to tell us if something happened, if she grabbed that gun and was threatening to kill herself, but you told us that you love her. You wanted to grab that gun from her, and then it accidentally just went off.
No.
Okay.
She shut the door.
Explain to me what happened. If you got into a struggle and she took your gun, I just need to know. But I can tell you right now, every piece of evidence in there and everything that you've told so far does not match up.
Bathroom door is discovered beneath Penny's body. On its own, the lock may seem insignificant, but it directly conflicts with Ecker's claim that the door was closed when the gun went off. If that were true, the lock could not have ended up beneath her. Detectives later suggest a darker sequence, that Ecker forced the door open, fired the gun, and Penny's body collapsed on top of the fallen lock.
We're good with everything that you said, right? Okay. I'm just going to show you some photos, okay? And I want you to really think about this. I'm just asking you to think about these people. And I want you to think about her. Okay? I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the story that you're telling us, what happened. And I want you to remember that my partner's worked hundreds of these, right? You know. Okay?
I didn't kill her.
Okay.
I didn't shoot.
I want you just to remember these 4 kids and her. And if something else happened in there, we just want to know what happened.
Nothing else.
And if that's the truth, if you're looking at these pictures and telling us that nothing else happened, that she shot herself behind a closed door and the door was locked, then
I think it was locked. It was closed.
It was closed. Then that's something that we're just going to have to go with, right?
Matthew, the story you're giving us right now, you're going to be looking at a first-degree murder as opposed to a manslaughter.
Oh, I didn't kill her. It was closed. I love her.
I hope you don't love her more than them. Her.
I didn't do this. That door was closed.
There's a difference from self-defense, and there's a difference for shooting her, or there's a difference with suicide. And right now you're telling us that the door was closed and she shot herself in the head with her left hand, and then you put...
She had it to her head as she was backing into the bathroom with her left hand. That's what I know. The door was closed. She shut the door.
Okay. Okay.
Matthew, like I said, you know that after we leave here, you're not going to have another chance to tell us your story, right? We're going to go with the story that you told us, which we can disprove, just so you know. So once we walk out of here...
There's no other story.
No, there is. The scene says a completely different story.
Then I have no idea what that story is. Because that
I
door
can tell you what the story is.
That door was shut.
That's not a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Matthew Ecker was charged with second-degree murder. In February 2024, he was convicted and later sentenced to 30 years.